As of today, Black Ops 3 has been released and everyone wants to know, is it one big massive fail? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tech Yes City. This is Brian coming back to you guys today with a review of Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Now, this has been a highly anticipated release on the COD series, especially since Treyarch did an amazing job with Black Ops 2 in that it was so smooth, not only for the PC, but also for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the multiplayer because I'm sure a lot of people want to purchase this game based on how good the multiplayer is, and especially since Call of Duty Ghosts was just one big epic fail in that it stuttered all the time and they never fixed it, and then Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was just mediocre at best. So now I've played this for over 10 hours and I'll put the specs of my rig in the description below, but for what it's worth, it's running really smooth on my PC. I'm surprised at how smooth it is, though there is a caveat to that, and that is that I have to turn my settings down to medium for some reason. This is at 4K, though when I tested this at 1440p and 1080p at Ultra, it was as smooth as butter. So you guys on GTX 970s or R9 380 graphics cards are not going to have to worry too much about running this game at those resolutions. It's just at 4K, this thing really starts to eat up the video memory on your graphics card, and that's a problem I was having with this game. So I've turned it down to medium and it still looks really good at 4K. So I think any game looks good at 4K when you when you have all those pixels to push out. But anyway, those people who are like, does it stutter? The answer is no. It's not a Call of Duty Ghosts pile of crap, or it's not Advanced Warfare where you got some occasional stutter. So this game is as smooth as butter, it's running really nice, and I can highly recommend it in that regard. Though what I want to talk about is how much does it differ from Black Ops 2 multiplayer. And now really there's a same feel to the game. You've got the score streaks in there, you've also got your customizations of the guns, and kind of the gun classes and the guns kind of feel the same for what it's worth. I mean, for instance, I'm using the VMP, but that feels a lot like the MP4 off my memory. I swear this gun is like a replica. And then a lot of the score streaks are still there. You know, you got the Hellfire missiles, you got the care package, you got the UAV, and then you've got first to 75. So those of you who have played Black Ops 2 will just fit really quickly into this game. And then you've got that walking on walls and double jump, which doesn't really change the game up a lot. But one thing I do want to talk about is the new classes. As you can see here, I am playing a battery with the War Machine perk. Now every class will get this, and it's kind of like a bonus that adds up after you kill people or you run around or whatnot. And now I've got the War Machine perk, which will just essentially fire off 8 rockets, and it's very strong in my opinion. There's also a lot of different ones you can see here. Someone's actually using the teleport perk. So there's different things like that, and they are enjoyable even though they aren't really that powerful. So whatever class you pick, don't spend too long thinking about what's the best class, because I'd probably recommend the battery at the moment. I think the battery is really good in these small cluster maps. Now, a lot of people, I'm sure, are wondering on the PC, is Black Ops 3 a team deathmatch fest? And the answer so far is unfortunately yes. I mean, I've jumped into this game and all people seem to be playing thus far is either team deathmatch or the bonus Nuketown map. So I'd love to see more people playing different options. However, that's how it's been since Call of Duty Ghosts when that was released. Though PS4 users and Xbox One users, you guys don't have to worry, as there's just going to be a huge player base pretty much playing everything. Though what about the graphics? Now at 4K, this game does look really good. I'm impressed with the graphics, especially for a COD game. I think they're decent, though at the same time they're not anything like Crysis 3, for example, so don't buy this game thinking it's going to be a graphical breakthrough. Though one thing I will say is that the lighting does look a lot better than some of the previous CODs, so they have added some great features there. The ambient occlusion looks really good as well. And another thing I wanted to touch base on with the PC version is now we have the limiter there for 240 FPS, and also the field of view slider going all the way from 65 to 120. So people who are coming onto PC to play this competitively are going to be very happy. Now, another thing I wanted to touch on was spawn points and maps. So the spawn points, I'm glad to say, seem to be okay. I wasn't annoyed or anyone wasn't getting pissed off with the spawn points thus far. So they seem to have got that right from the get-go. Though I want to complain a little bit about the maps. For some reason, I just enjoyed the Black Ops 2 maps a little bit more. I mean, I thought they were just perfect for the player base and the player size, especially in Team Deathmatch. I kind of feel in these maps, especially for Team Deathmatch, which is what a lot of people are going to play, it's just that it's a little bit too big sometimes, and then some of the maps you feel like you're just fighting over one area of the map all the time, rather as opposed to Black Ops 3, it kind of felt like you were fighting at least over 2 different points on the map at any given time. So I kind of enjoyed the Black Ops 2 maps a little bit more, though keep in mind I still have to adjust to these maps, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to come into this game sort of being confused about the maps, as I was. Though I'm starting to get the hang of it, and it is decent, though I just wanted to point out that I kind of do enjoy those Black Ops 2 maps a little bit more thus far. So a good point about that though is that they actually have the characters which you can change the camouflages or the costumes before the map begins. And now this is pretty important because if you're on an ice map, for example, you'd kind of want to put on your Arctic gear. So I do like the maps in that regard, and that now you can change the style and the look of your character to actually try and blend in on a different map. So that's something cool about Black Ops 3 that kind of wasn't really there in Black Ops 2. Now lastly, let's talk about perks, which is a big part of any Black Ops 2 game. Now this time people will be sad to know that they've taken away toughness. I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was kind of a bit annoyed because I do always roll toughness in Black Ops 2. Though having it not there seems to change the game a little bit. I mean, you don't flinch as much as you do in Black Ops 2 if you don't have toughness, so I guess that's a good thing. It's kind of like they've balanced it in between. Though the other perks are pretty much all the same for what it's worth. A lot of those Black Ops 2 perks that you're used to will be in Black Ops 3. Though one thing I will complain about, since I do play on the Asian servers and everyone literally sound whores here, is that I wish they had dead silence a lot earlier in the leveling up tree, as it's one talent that I pretty much always take, as I love it. And you know, people can't sound whore then, and you can actually have decent run and gun classes, because I find a lot of people are just camping based on sound whoring at the moment, and it is a really annoying when you get a group of people who are sound whoring. So that about wraps it up, guys. Ultimately, I'm going to be recommending this game as it's a lot better than the previous 2 CODs in my opinion, especially on the PC. Though Black Ops 2 still has a place in my heart, and I kind of still had a lot more fun on Black Ops 2 when that was first released as opposed to Black Ops 3. Though Black Ops 3 is still a great game, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to enjoy it, especially if you got disappointed with Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. So anyway, guys, I'll put my affiliate link in the description below for CD keys. If you want to get this game for cheaper than retail, go check out the link, and you can get this game for seriously like under $40 USD. I got this for like 55 Australian dollars, which is very cheap considering this game's retailing for like 100 Australian dollars down under. So anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments about this video, then be sure to drop a comment in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in another tech video or gameplay commentary very soon. Peace out for now. Bye.